Boris Boriska Kiprianovich, a 21-year-old boy from Volgograd, Russia, claims that he lived on Mars in a previous life until a nuclear war destroyed the atmosphere and all civilization on the Red Planet. He was then reborn on Earth, but remembers his previous life. Boriska began claiming to be from Mars at age 3, but his mother, Nadezhda, says that she knew her boy was special since he came into the world. She claims to have felt no pain during labor, and that when she held Boris in her arms for the first time, he looked at her with the focused look of an adult. He allegedly went on to hold his head up unsupported at only 2 weeks old, and spoke his first words by 4 months. Boriska's mother claims that by the age of 1.5, he was able to read, draw, and paint, and had enrolled him in kindergarten by age 2. His incredible memory and language skills were soon noticed by his teachers. "It all happened so fast I did not even feel any pain," Nadezhda told Project Camelot about her birthing experience. "When they showed me the baby, he looked at me with the look of an adult. As a physician, I knew that babies cannot concentrate looks on. Nevertheless, my little baby looked at me with big brown eyes." Sometimes he would sit in a lotus position and start telling us detailed facts about Mars, planetary systems, and other civilizations, which really puzzled us, Boriska's mother recalls. He could name all the planets of the solar system, even their satellites, name and number of galaxies. It was very scary at first. I thought my son was out of control, but then I decided to check if the name exists true. It took some books on astronomy, and I was shocked to learn that the boy knew so much about this science. Boriska was allegedly reborn onto planet Earth in 1996, along with many others of his kind, to help prevent a similar catastrophe from happening here. He refers to himself and those like him as indigo children. He claims to have first visited Earth as a Martian pilot during the time of the Egyptians. "I remember that time when I was 14 or 15 years old. The Martians were waging wars all the time, so I would often have to participate in air raids with a friend of mine," Boris said in an interview. "We could travel in time and space, flying in around spaceships, but we would observe life on Earth on triangular aircraft. Martian spaceships are very complicated. They're layered, and they can fly all across the universe." Boris has described Martians as beings that reach 7 feet tall, stop aging around 30 to 35, and breathe in carbon dioxide. When asked by Project Camelot why he doesn't need to breathe carbon dioxide, he said, "If I'm in this body, I breathe oxygen, but you know, it causes aging." "No, I have no fear of death, for we live eternally," the self-proclaimed Martian said, adding that his people are still alive, but now live underground as a consequence of the nuclear war they waged on the surface. Regarding his contact with Egyptians, Boriska said, "The human life will change when the Sphinx is opened. It has an opening mechanism somewhere behind the ear. I do not remember exactly." He also spoke about an ancient civilization called the Lemurians, which lived on Earth but were destroyed when a natural disaster caused oceans to ravage an entire continent. Boris's intriguing interview with Project Camelot was done years ago, and although it attracted a lot of attention at the time, I've been unable to find any new information on him on English or Russian websites.